Damn, some serious technical difficulties today. I can't figure out what's going on. Anyway, my apologies. Apologies for the frivolity. Damn. I set it up a specific way, and then when I go to run it again, it doesn't work that same way, and I can't figure out what the fuck is going on. I was getting really bring it back. I just can't figure out what the fuck it was doing. Acting completely different. Anyway, me change my privacy so somebody doesn't get their knickers. Anyway, hey, how the heck are you? Bring it back to baseline time. Yeah, I'm there now. Everything's okay. So I couldn't figure out what it was. I was having some issues getting it set up today for some reason. I haven't even started drinking yet. Is the thing. This is my first alcohol of the day, so I shouldn't be having issues this early. But nevertheless. There we go. Anyways, I have that card. So I got a couple of things going on here. The idea was to go around coconut. So this is a beer from Banter Brewing. It's a seasonal part of their triptych series. So it starts with a base American stout. And this particular version uses toasted coconut with bourbon-soaked toasted pecan wood chips. It is at 6%. So it's not a big beer per se, but a lot of big flavor. So the cocktail wise, what I paired it with, kind of a coconut old fashioned, but I decided to serve it straight up. Oh my God, that's delicious. To not have any ice in the glass. So with the whiskey I decided to use, I was going back and forth on several things. I wanted to use, since I'm using a Missouri beer, I wanted to use a Missouri whiskey, and I decided to go with the American malt whiskey, a collaboration, Boulevard Brewing and Foundry Distilling. This is distilled from their unfiltered wheat mash. So what I've got is about 2.5 ounces of that whiskey, a half ounce of my homemade coconut simple syrup, and then some cocoa bitters. So although this particular stout doesn't have chocolate in it, the roasted barley gives you that chocolate-like illusion with the coconut. Kind of gives you think of a Mounds bar soaked in bourbon, if you will. Think of a Mounds bar soaked in bourbon. Oh, that beer is just insane. Nice, very dry American stout. And then we add those other components, right? We added toasted coconut and then bourbon soaked toasted pecan wood chips. And then you really got something here, man. You got a rather complex beer. Man, that's gorgeous. I'm going to set that down for a second. I want to focus on this cocktail. The garnish. Well, in the past, I've had these, I can't remember what they were. Like I call them coconut straws. What I've used in the past, but I didn't have any left, so I just dropped a couple pecan halves in there for a garnish. Gosh, that's gorgeous. I do like that coconut syrup. I got to be honest with you. And again, I kept it pretty simple, but I added just a touch of vanilla to the coconut. And this cocktail that again using that whiskey. So I used two ounces of the whiskey. I think it's 2.5 ounces. 2.5 ounces of the whiskey, half ounce of the simple, a half ounce of cream de cacao or cream de cocoa. I think I forgot to mention that other component earlier. It's coming back to me now. This is my first cocktail of the day, believe it or not. But nevertheless, this is where we are. Had some friends going out today, and they asked me to meet them, but honestly, money's a little tight. So I decided I better stay home. As much as I wanted to go out, I better not. I'm gonna have to use some judgment. So, I just relax. There's some things I need to do at home on my day off, so I decided to get that done first. Gosh, this drink is amazing. I really like that coconut syrup, man. Yeah, I had a couple other whiskeys in mind. Decided to use this one. And though you don't typically think of a single malt whiskey as one to blend in a cocktail, the particular flavors and aromas is why I went with this one because I thought it would really work, bring out those coconut flavors. So, anyways, sláinte, that little bit of cocoa, man. That cream picket cat, that goes a long way, baby. And that coconut simple, anyway. Sláinte. I am Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and oh my god, I gotta tell you, this beer is insane. It really is incredible. Yeah, like I said, even though there's no chocolate in this incarnation of the stout, you do have that chocolate like illusion, right? And then you've got that coconut, those pecan chips that really add something else. The bourbon, do you taste the bourbon? It is rather subtle because again, it's just the soaked pecan chips. But for me, because I know what I'm looking for. You do get it right at the end, right? You get that little bit of something. You may not interpret it as bourbon per se, but you'll feel those pecan wood chips and that little something extra just kind of helps dry it all out. Oh, it's amazing. Anyways, anyways, I digress. I am Tom, the beer whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific drinker, purveyor of the man. Cheese whiz all around good guys. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't get any on you. Have a good one, man.